Hi guys, my name is Sabine and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys all the books that are on my August TBR, my August to be read. And yes, it is actually August when I'm filming this. I am wearing a sweater because it isn't necessarily nice weather outside, which is very different from always here in the Netherlands. So before I'm going to start showing you guys my super ambitious TBR, like this is a really big pile of books that I have next to me. I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys can follow me on my Goodreads page so you can keep up with what I'm currently reading and when I'm reading my books, etc. Plus I also have a Bookstagram, which I'm very active on lately. I have a personal Instagram, Snapchat, and an email address so you guys can check all of my social media pages out in the description down below. I will leave it right there. And if you are wondering, yes, I'm actually burning a real candle right close to my books, but I'm keeping an eye on it that my books won't get hot. It is the Be Our Guest candle by Book and Nook shop, and it is so delicious smelling. It smells like rich and delicious creme brulee, and I have to tell you guys, it does smell like that. So book number 1 on my August TBR is the book that I'm currently reading, and it is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I'm like 1/4 of the way through the book and I'm really enjoying it. It is true that I have forgotten so much of City of Bones, so I do feel like I'm just being thrown into the world again. I just really need to get used to it. If you don't know, which would be a major surprise because this is my first time reading the series, which is also a major shock, but this is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. And Cassandra Clare's writing style is really easy to get through. I really enjoy it, and even though the pages have like pretty tiny font on it, I get through a page fairly quickly, and I am a really slow reader. I can't tell you guys what this book is about because I don't really know myself what's gonna happen in the book, plus it would be maybe spoilers for what happened in the first book, but I think that a ton of you guys have already read it, and until so far I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like I should be able to get through this book rather quickly because I just really like Cassandra Clare's writing style. It's just really easy. Book number 2 that I have to like absolutely read this month is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, and again, I have never read the 7th book in the Harry Potter series. This is my first time reading the series as a whole, and I've been meaning to get to this book for over a year right now because I finished the Half-Blood Prince last year, I think in April or May somewhere, and I really loved it, but I just don't want this series to end, but it has to at some point. I mean, the series already ended 10 years ago because this book came out in 2007. I mean, wow. It's been 10 years since the Harry Potter series ended. Like, how crazy is that? I feel like this would be the perfect time to read it because the epilogue takes place, I believe, at the end of August or the beginning of September in 2017. So I feel like this is like a sign that I just need to get to it right now. If you guys have seen my booktubeathon wrap up, you know that I've been really interested in mangas and graphic novels lately, so I have a couple of them on my TBR for this month. So the first one is Orange Volume number 1. And this is a stupid one, and this is stupid because I ordered this because I really wanted to get to this manga series. I've heard that it's really good. It's about a girl who receives a letter which is written by her 10-year-older future self, and she like thinks it's a prank, but then all the events that are described in the letters start happening in real life. So it sounds super interesting, and it's kind of like a mystery manga, and the thing is, it was only €1, so I was like, damn, I need to get that book right now. The thing is, it is written in German. So I myself am Dutch, so I am neighbors with, you know, the German people, but I've only had 2 years of German. I'm sorry guys, I don't like the German language. I don't think it's pretty, not that Dutch is a pretty language, but I've only had 2 years of German. I don't think I will be able to read this because I cannot speak the language, you know? I thought that this book was English because Amazon didn't really like put it in like the title that this was a German book. It was like somewhere teeny tiny in the description, so I asked if I could get like a refund. I think I'm gonna try to read it at least, like maybe I will surprise myself and I will have remembered a lot of the German language still, and otherwise I might pick up the audiobook if there is an audiobook for this. I don't know if there is because I mean it's mainly just, you know, drawings and stuff like that. Okay, so my bookshelf is getting a little hot, so I'm gonna remove the candle from there and I'm gonna put it on my desk. Then I want to read A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and I have a ton of books here that I need to haul because I have a massive August book haul coming. I'm not that proud of it, but I love books, guys, you know that. This book just became a major motion picture, like you can see on the sticker. Tbr. I've heard that it is a very beautiful and sad story. I don't know what it's about, and I just want to get into the book without knowing anything besides that. And I thought that this was just like a graphic novel book, but it's actually like it has just a normal regular story throughout it as well, with just a ton of illustrations. Then I have a giant graphic novel, but because it's a graphic novel, I feel like I should be able to get through it quickly, and that is The Sculptor by Scott McCloud. I bought this book because I had a gift card from a Dutch online bookshop. Like, graphic novels are usually quite expensive, and this one is like 500 pages long, and it's around 19 euros for the hardback copy, so I thought that that was a good deal. Plus you guys have to look at the book underneath it. I mean, look at how pretty it is. It is just so stunning, and the artwork inside is all like white, black, and blue tinted as well. So this is basically about a guy who makes a deal with death, and he wants to sculpt anything, like anything that's possible, and in like exchange for that he will die within a certain amount of days, and you follow his story from that point on. So it sounds really interesting. I've heard great things about it, plus Neil Gaiman has also blurbed it, and he says the best graphic novel I've read in years, so I'm gonna trust him on that. I told you guys I was on a graphic novel kick. I bought a ton of them. So the other one that still needs to arrive is Nomona by Noelle Stevenson. I just read Lumberjanes volume number 1, Beware the Kitten Holy, for Booktubeathon 2017, and Noelle Stevenson is one of like the creators of that graphic novel, and I really enjoyed that one. Plus I've heard amazing things about Nomona, that it is a really awesome fantasy graphic novel, so I have been meaning to pick it up, and it was like for fairly cheap on Book Depository for like 9 euros or something, so I decided to pick it up. So hopefully it will arrive this week so that I can pick it up for the month of August. I'm so excited for all the graphic novels, oh my god. Okay, and that was, guys, I promise, the last graphic novel that I want to read this month, but I also want to read a contemporary novel because City of Ashes and Harry Potter are fantasy novels, and a ton of these like graphic novels are also like a little bit fantasy-ish, so I just also want to read something contemporary. So I have two choices for that, and the first one is Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy. This one was also on my Booktubeathon TBR, so I kind of want to read this because I didn't pick it up during the Booktubeathon. Plus I've also heard from people who have actually read this book that it's really good, because I initially picked it up because it had like a really low rating on Goodreads before this book even came out, and that was because of all of the controversy in the LGBTQ plus community. But I've heard from people who have actually read the book like entirely, loved it so much, so I've been really interested in like what my own opinion would be, so I cannot wait to pick this one up and find that out. But if I don't want to read a little bit more of like a serious contemporary book, I might want to pick up The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, just because ever since 2014 I've always picked up a Morgan Matson book like every single year, maybe except for 2015, and I just feel like I need to get to this one like right now. I've heard that it's so cute and fun. I believe that this story is about a girl, and her father, I think, is a political figure, and he is campaigning for something, and the girl's summer doesn't go as planned, so that's why it's The Unexpected Everything. So there's probably like some sort of like adventure and romance thing in this, and I just really want to read all of Morgan Matson's books. So this is my gigantic, absolutely abnormally ambitious TBR pile. There is even like a book missing because Nomona still has to be on here. I hope that at least I will be able to finish 5 of these, because graphic novels are fairly easy to get through. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!